Today, I review Lucio Fulci's last film, Voices from Beyond, originally known as Voce dal Profondo, released in 1994. The film stars Giulio Del Preti and Karina Huff. The music is by Stelvio Cipriani. It was written by Daniele Stroppa, Piero Reganoli, and Fulci, and was directed by Fulci. When a family man is poisoned to death, it's covered up as a stomach hemorrhage and his spirit returns to aid his daughter in finding his killers. Knowing Fulci's issues with gambling during the later period of his life, the premise of this story could be considered a little haunting in more ways than one. God knows what Fulci was thinking when he conceived this hallucinogenic nightmare, but it surely wasn't peaceful thoughts. Which works for us audience people since this is a horror film after all. Like I said, this was Fulci's last completed film as he died in 1996 during pre-production on The Wax Mask. The ramshackle quality of Fulci's films from the mid-80s onwards isn't to do with a lack of passion and more to do with deteriorating health. If it was due to a lack of passion, he wouldn't have been making films by 1994, or should have, in my opinion. But even absolute dross like Touch of Death, which is the worst Fulci film I've seen so far, still has moments of gore and hysterical overacting. Voices from Beyond has this moment with an opening sequence that might just be one of the most extreme in Fulci's entire career. Other special effects wonders include an autopsy conducted by Fulci himself, such things obviously being on his mind at the time, and also the corpse of the murdered patriarch in various states of decay. Fulci was able to make engaging dramas and intense horror films in his prime, but by 1994 he and the industry were both in poor health. No money for interesting locations or ambitious special effects, just a mediocre drama of a murder mystery within a rich family. Sounds familiar to Beatrice Cenci, only the patriarch is the good guy here and the bad guy is a psychiatrist because Fulci really hated psychiatrists. Cinematography was done by a guy using an alias, don't know why because he used his real name while shooting Cat in the Brain, and the original footage from that film looks just as rough as this one. I don't want to complain though because the roughness of the film stock and the gaudy fisheye close-ups is actually a positive in my opinion. Too many films from this period look like the lens was smeared with Vaseline. Something about the way Voices from Beyond was shot, or might just be my bias towards Fulci, gives the film a more rustic, dare I say, gritty aesthetic than the majority of Italian films that were coming out at the time. Music was also good, not great, but good. In conclusion, Voices from Beyond might not be the swan song Fulci deserved, but it's a damn sight better than several of the films he had made previously. Though Cat in the Brain would have been a better note to go out on, Voices from Beyond has its moments, some surreal, some dramatic, some plain baffling, but all featuring that signature Fulci cynicism and unapologetic bleakness that makes the film his. I would definitely recommend it to Fulci completionists as well as anyone curious as to where Italian genre cinema had gotten to during the 90s. Thank you for watching, please like, comment and subscribe. Tomorrow's film is Something Creeping in the Dark.